tonight. And our guest this evening is ArleneWow. I'm just going to let you listen, and you're going to know why we call her ArleneWow.
Can't seem to figure out what it all means. When I see you pass, feels just like a dream. But I can see the signs holding me back. In your eyes, sorting it out, not red or green. There's yellow in between. When you look in my heart, do you see something there? See that, baby, I still care. Baby, hear me out. I wanna come clean. The distance you feel is not at all what it seems. Guess I'm not sure. I'm afraid to let go. I'm afraid you might find I don't have enough of the love you need. I hope you understand me. When you look in my heart, do you see something there? Something you need to find. When you look in my eyes, do they mirror my soul? Can you see that, baby? I still care. Thank you.
Arlene, I'm so glad to have you here, and we just got to listen to your first song. I was doing some research. I think this was on your Facebook page, and I love this. ArleneWow's live performances have been described as uplifting and emotionally charged with a hint of old school peanut butter and jelly. You sparkle. You definitely sparkle. Music comes right from your heart. It's so much fun to listen to you perform, and I'm just so blessed to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
To talk about you a little bit, and we have a lot of things I want to cover, you started really at 5? You were very young?
I started playing piano at 5. Actually, my mother saw that I was always dancing and singing and running around, you know, very musically. She thought that I should take piano lessons, and the piano teacher that she talked to, since she had a lot of students that would like try it and not like it and whatever, asked my mother to just give me this thing that it was just a cardboard fold out of the keyboard, and I should sit there and play on that and see if that was, you know,
before
exciting
buying a
to
piano?
me. Yeah, and I was just like, what's
That
this?
exciting to anybody.
So my mother had to get a piano for me.
Good.
Yeah.
So you started with piano.
Yeah, started playing piano, and I took years and years of lessons, and but around age 12 or so, I started playing guitar because my brother was playing guitar,
Okay.
and so it looked kind of cool, and you could take it places, and I learned a few chords and kind of played with that a little bit, but it didn't really like sink in until a little bit later when I started playing in bands, and I would just either play keyboard or I'd play guitar or bass or whatever it was that was like needed for the band.
And
oh yeah,
singing too.
singing. But I'm self-taught singer.
Okay. I admire you.
Thank you.
Recording. You started recording
Yeah, when I was
young.
I was just like 12 or 13 or whatever, and I had 2 recorders, you know, like they were just cassette recorders, and I'd place one over here and one over here and record something and then have it play to the other one and then kind of go back and forth until I built something like a 4-track recorder, and then I, you know, graduated into the computer recording after that.
You know, I'm not going to read your whole bio. We've run out of time. One, I'm a Heart fan. So tell me a little more about that one. That band.
Yeah,
Little
I was
Queen?
in a Heart tribute band, and we had 2 girls. It wasn't the exact like setup that Heart does, because I had the dark hair. I don't have dark hair right now, but I did then. And then we had a blonde girl who played keyboard. So I played guitar, she played keyboard, and then we had drums and bass and another guitar. So yeah, we played a lot of venues, and people loved it because, you know, Heart is just.
But do you have recordings or anything?
Yes.
I'd love to.
Yes.
The first CD I've gotten of yours was when you performed for us in 2015. It was, I want to make sure I say it right. The Red is Becoming.
Yes.
And I love that CD.
Thank you.
I mean, I loved your performance, but one of the things I appreciated about the CD, and I should preface this, that you have Cuban roots.
Yes.
And one of the things I love about your CD is that it's very eclectic. I've listened to and worked with a lot of singer-songwriters, and I have so much appreciation for them, their music and their style and what they're working on. But very often, the whole CD kind of sounds the same. And with your CD, you have jazziness, you have country-ish, you have Latin-ish, you have rock, and I just never get tired of that CD.
Thanks.
I absolutely, and when you perform live, it's the same thing. You're very, very talented.
Thank
I
you.
can't wait to hear more tonight. You have some projects now, Ear Candy with the Soul, like you mentioned before, so
Yes.
you're doing that and you're recording. And the music that you do is, I just want to say, I love you. I love your music. Okay, so back to being serious.
Love you too.
The other things that I would really like to touch on with you is the other work that you do with music.
Yes.
Now you're doing voice lessons. Can you tell us about that?
Well, it's
They're not voice lessons.
It's called Healing Your Heart, Finding Your Voice, and you don't need to be a singer to attend the class. You just want to have a need to be able to express yourself better.
Mm-hmm.
And what we do is incorporate chanting and
meditations as well as writing exercises to get your mind in a different space than you'd normally be in. And the chantings are for deep healing, and the writing exercises are in combination with that, because you get your thoughts out, and then when you're chanting,
your intentions.
you see what you're having difficulties with and what have you. So while you're chanting, you're healing yourself from whatever things are bothering you, or whatever you want to work towards, intentions.
That sounds phenomenal. Like for our organization, every year we have a focus, and like because we've talked about it, our focus this year is music, health, and healing, and that just fascinates me. I can't wait to get to one of those programs. I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh, and also, it's a little aside to what we're talking about, is the reason why music has healing properties and why it may not have healing properties. There's tuning that is a universal tuning, which is called 440A, which everybody tunes their instruments to. What I've discovered in doing some research is that the frequency is not exactly correct. Detuning your instrument slightly to 432 hertz actually brings the proper frequency, so that when you hear the music, it actually can penetrate and heal you. There have been scientific studies done where they will place a frequency into a metal plate, and you can actually see it on the plate. And if you put the 440 hertz frequency on that plate, you'll get a design. The design will come out. But when you put the 432 on there, like a snowflake design will come out, which is the, like the natural frequency that we're supposed to be exposed to. But that's part of the whole healing thing with the class as well, because I do tune, for those classes I'll tune my instrument to the 432.
So much science behind the whole healing. Even just our brain and learning, and how music helps us to learn, but also down to the cells, biological, physiological healing of disease and illness. And it's that tuning you're talking about is really the main underlying concept of the
Absolutely.
all great stuff. Oh my goodness. The last thing I wanted to mention, because I just got a CD that you're working with a children's book.
Yes, I'm working with an author who wrote a children's book and wanted music to go along with the chapters of her book. And it's called Ignite Your Inner Genie, and it's basically about success principles that we learn through a specific group that we belong to. And it should be published through Hay House sometime in the near future.
Okay.
That's something I really look forward to.
Yeah, I bet.
As well.
Me too. And I had a chance to listen through it, and how much fun. I mean,
yeah. That
again,
I recorded all myself.
Really?
Everything, all the instrumentation and everything on there is on me, right at home.
But what better way to learn? And I know I've heard other artists that do music for kids with purpose and lessons, but how fun. They don't even realize.
It's very powerful.
I did it a million years ago, just a little thing about me, and it wasn't me and music. I just played it. I did a nutrition class for kindergartens, and we had music. We just played songs. We are what you eat from. And it stays. It's a great way to learn.
Exactly. You find yourself humming these songs, and they actually mean something.
Right, right. I'm looking forward to that for sure. Well, is there anything else you want to share?
Just keep an eye out for me.
Yes.
I'll be coming to your town.
Right, right. Hopefully, all over the world.
Absolutely. Yes, I'd like that very much.
We'd like that very much. We're going to get to listen to more of your music. So we're
okay, fantastic.
Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
aunque yo sé que no lo entiendo. Si no me quieres ni por un día más, la luna y el mar viven sin ti. Voy caminando bajo las estrellas, un mundo extraño voy caminando. No puedo pensar en más que ti. ¿Cómo puede ser? No hay razón, no hay razón, no hay razón. Si no me quieres, el mundo sigue yendo, aunque yo sé que no lo entiendo. Si no me quieres ni por un día más, la luna y el mar viven sin ti. Bajo las estrellas voy caminando, el mundo extraño perdida soñando. Estoy tan sola aquí, si todo fue mentiras. Me da dolor, me da dolor. Si no me quieres, el mundo sigue yendo, aunque yo sé que no lo entiendo. Si no me quieres ni por un día más, la luna y el mar no deben sentir que nada es igual que como debe estar. Estoy con el corazón ahogado en el mar. Ay, si no me quieres, ay, si no me quieres, ay,
Thank you. Thanks very much.
your love is lifting me up. Where I surely drown. And I wake up with the sun on my face. Warm side cradling me. the edge, too afraid to touch water. But your hands were so warm when you pushed me in. 'Cause when I feel I cannot breathe, and everything is out of control. You lift me up, you fill my lungs, I let you breathe for me. When I feel I cannot breathe, and everything is out of control. You lift me up, you fill my lungs, I let you breathe for me. Gotta steady my hand, 'cause I'm shaking so hard. Can you feel me tremble? Feel our circling twice. Your love, your life connect to mine. 'Cause when I feel I cannot breathe, and everything is out of control. You lift me up, you fill my lungs, I let you breathe for me. When I feel I cannot breathe, and everything is out of control. You lift me up, you fill my lungs, I let you breathe for me. When I feel I cannot breathe, everything is out of control. You lift me up, you fill my lungs, I let you breathe for
Thank you. Thanks very much.
La da 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 da. La da da la da da. La da da la da da la da da ya da da la da 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 da. Siempre vi en tus ojos la resemblanza de mí y en tus brazos sin palabras, nada más que queriéndome, besándome, mirándome, abrazándome, queriéndome, acariciándome. Y cuando me miras, nada más que siento el cielo. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da da la da da la da da ya da da la da 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 da. cada vez que me tocas. No hay más que decir y en tus brazos sin promesas, nada más que queriéndome, besándome, mirándome, abrazándome, queriéndome, acariciándome. Y cuando me miras, nada más que siento el cielo.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Thank you.